Good morning, it's day 2. I've got a trip to New Orleans. Tuesday here, it's the first thing in the morning. I'm about to go for a bit of a run. No idea what we've got planned today. It's a nice sunny day. Lovely blue sky. It's not as windy. Actually, it's already picking up a little bit. Look at that. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go for a run. It's freezing. It's absolutely freezing again. I think there's a high of 13 degrees today. All those newspapers are just reminding me of the very first game I ever had for a computer. I think it was only Amiga. It was Paperboy. Run's all done. Managed to get 5k done, which I'm pretty happy with. We're going to go for some breakfast, but breakfast is literally a bowl of cereal and a waffle. But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't even know we did breakfast, so we're just saving a bit of money, really. So a quick note on the passes and the buses and stuff. So there's the RTA Jazzy Pass and there's the Jefferson Regional Pass. The regional ones you can only buy in 1 day stints and they're $6 each. And I think that gets you access to both. It gets you access to the RTA network and the regional network, which is like the outer, I think like zone 345 of London is the best way of I can kind of describe it. So even though we got that 7-day pass for $15 each, the Jazzy Pass, that's actually no use to us. We'd have to also get the regional one each day. The regional one you can't buy like a week-long pass. You have to buy it just each day. So it's going to cost us $6 a day basically, because we're going to need that pretty much every day, I think. Right, a few hours later, it's a lot sunnier, it's a lot warmer. And we're going to head to City Park, which is a massive park. We're going to hopefully get some bikes. Because we're both flagging a little bit with our legs today after all the walking yesterday. So, yeah, I've not ridden a bike in God knows how long, so it should be an interesting experience. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Right, I made it to another stop. The bus stop that was advertised to us was 13 minutes away. We had to walk there, but it would have meant one bus straight into the centre. However, when we tried to walk it, we then put it into Google Maps on what the walking route was, and it was an hour walk. It's just not, it was over an intersection, but there's obviously no path. No one's ever thought someone might want to get there on foot, ever. So we now have to wait a little bit longer to get the longer buses, which is a bit sad. America's not set up for the pedestrian, like at all.
Stop requested.
It's a proper wire. Oh, we want this one. Okay, second bus done. This is either of these are our last one to get on. This is the route for one of the biggest parades. Oh, there's literally people already camping, isn't there?
North Carrollton and the Endymion.
How long are his tents coming out? So we got off the bus. And we've just seen like the setup for what is one of the biggest parades today. What's it called again? I've forgotten. The parade today. Say again, sorry.
Endymion.
Endymion. Endymion. An anomaly.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
I will write it on the screen here which one it was. It's one of the biggest, and the setup for that and the scale of how far.
The biggest.
It is the biggest. Sorry, it is the biggest. Is Bacchus the second biggest?
Well, it's the most attended.
Okay, all right. The scale of which we've just seen the roads. It goes as far as the eye can see down these roads. And it makes the one we saw last night look literally like a baby one, doesn't it? It like looked tiny. And this one has like proper barriers and stuff. So we go to the city park first and then spend a few hours up there, and then after it's 4 o'clock, is it? 4:15? It's quite early, isn't it, when it starts? We're going to venture probably down here 4:15 and then venture down here and watch that. And the good thing about that is because they are always known to be very, very delayed, we'll see this pretty early on, which will give us more rest time and more energy to get the 18 buses back to the hotel. So we made it to City Park. I hope you can actually see someone with the and this is the big lake. We were laughing before about how long that must have been of a meeting. So we walk around to the right, apparently it'll take us to all the swans. You feed beef burgers to swans. This park is absolutely ridiculously massive. This is our bike. Well, we've got 2 bikes. We're not sharing the same bike. Very weirdly, it brakes by putting the pedals backwards, which I've never done before, and it's very odd when you've never done it before. And also because the handlebars are so wide, it's quite hard. I find it quite hard to turn left and right. But let's take another little practice run. And we're also moving over to the GoPro now. Right, you're on the GoPro now. Starting off downhill's fine, but it is very... The handlebars are so wide on these things. It cost us $65 for 2 for 4 hours. We're probably using for like 2.5, but by the time you paid for that, it made more sense. It made more sense to buy it for half a day. Just getting used to them. It's very... The thought of going on the road with them is pretty scary at the minute. But where we're going isn't on the road too much, to be fair. I haven't ridden a bike since I was literally a child. I've always wanted to do the scooter thing abroad, which is, yes, perilous, but the bike is the next best thing. Reggie's just been saying, even when we go up the hills, even if it's not a massive hill, you do feel it on these. Also, trying to steer with one arm is very difficult. These handlebars are actually horrible. Right, we're gonna go right round this building. Just head over to the right a little bit. But to be fair, the roads are massive. I'll be honest, Rach, it looks very closed, doesn't it? Which is odd, because it's a Saturday. And Mardi Gras. Yeah, I think it is closed. So we've actually stumbled upon the setup area where all the floats are. And this is for the huge one later, the biggest one. But this goes as far as the eye can see. There are floats. You'll never pick it up on the GoPro. So we just locked our bikes up because we're going to come for a quick walk down here. But look, can you see the scale of that, of how far it goes down? I love anything like behind the scenes and stuff. Also, this park does have a roller coaster cred. However, unbelievably, it's not open until March. Which I get because that's the summer season, but it's nice and warm today. So I'm not going to get that, unfortunately. We literally just rode past it. When we rode back past it, I put in a little clip from the gates and stuff. It looks like a really nice little themed park, actually. So you can actually see on this one, like all the supplies that all the stuff they're going to be throwing. You've got hula hoops, balls, everything, and they'll all be themed to the actual, like this specific parade. So this one is like almost quite a new float. In fact, it's the only one that has its own power on it, and they film the crowd and then beam the crowd onto the screen. But it's quite a new idea. Oh my god! Like, it stops here and it carries on down that road. But yeah, that's just, I just said to Rachel, the floats are very old school, to be fair. There's not like massive flashing lights. And you know, the back illuminations have kind of increased in their like LEDs and stuff. These are all pretty old school, but it's quite nice. So that's a nice little stop off. That parade is going to be 3,200 people and 37 floats, but many of them are tandem, like there's doubles. There's also the world's longest float there, which is like 300 feet long. I don't know how that works. And 1967 was the first year it ever went out. Right, we're just coming to, but it's just nice to see the behind the scenes stuff. Right, just gonna go and have a look at this. Yeah, Rachel's just minding the bikes, and it's actually a really cute little park, but it doesn't open during Mardi Gras. Which is, like, I know sometimes the weather's quite bad for Mardi Gras. I'm just amazed it's not open. It looks like a Zero, I think, and pretty much a standard layout, but yeah, it has got a ladybird on the front. So when I saw the picture, I thought it was like a tiny one, but it's pretty big. So yeah, it's literally just a little part. There's like a carousel and a couple of the rides. So actually, to have a roller coaster this big is quite surprising. All the theming in there for the mini golf and stuff looks pretty good. But yeah, so unfortunately, not going to get it today. And I doubtful, if I came back to New Orleans, I probably would actually come back for Mardi Gras and do that again. So I doubt I'll ever, it's always closed. I'm just surprised it's closed. But oh well. At least it's not like something exciting that I'm missing out on. I'm gonna go and get some food, I think, from the cafe in the park. Yeah, this is a little entrance for it. It's very understated. Carousel Gardens it's called. But yeah, anyway, we need to go down this route. It's very hard. Right, I'm gonna put my phone away. I also don't understand these. These are all parked up, but there's no one here to hire them out. It's the same company as who hired the bikes out to us. I am starting to like my bike a little bit more. I didn't like it at first. So we've come to Café du Monde. Is it Monde or Monde? Oh, Monde. We think it's Monde. Little menu. So we're gonna get some. Oh, they get some beignets. Oh, there you go. I'm very excited. Change of plan. It's closed. It says it's open on Google Maps, but obviously due to the parade, and it's much to our disillusion and about, well, we've seen at least 30 other people try and get in. But never mind. I just can't believe how much business they're like. People keep coming to try the doors all the time. Right. In fact, Rachel's literally just talking to someone else and telling them it's closed. Right, we're probably going to cut our little bike ride a little bit shorter now. So we're going to go and travel to the other side of the park and then give the bikes back probably. Because then we've only got about half an hour after that to then walk to see the parade. Can't believe we didn't get the beignets. Quite a nice atmosphere around the park now though. We're about to go under a tunnel and there'll be a hill. To be fair, the hill isn't. Oh, there's no suspension on these. There's no gears, there's no anything. And it's a lot to get up the hill. We've made it to a little dog park. I say little, it's the biggest dog park I've ever seen. And even the smaller dogs have a little area themselves to go into. Yeah, I wouldn't for $65. I can't say I recommend them, unfortunately. I just want normal handlebars. These, and also, like I said, they're quite rusty. But anyway, we're gonna drop them off now, and then we're back to walking. We need to get something to eat because Rachel's starving, and then we're gonna watch the parade. All 3,200 people of them. I want to see what sort of stuff we can get. Rachel's gone down the parade floats and tried to see what teddies she wants to get off what float as it comes past. Right, bikes are back. We're going to head to where the parade's starting and be actually pretty much in the first corner. It should start in about half an hour or so. So this is all people waiting in the middle of the road. The parade's actually on the far side there. And this road here, where everyone's walking, this road isn't actually closed, which is mental. There is easily like thousands of people on this road and you're like, nah, we'll just keep it open. Luckily, oh my god, I am quite sunburned, aren't I? I found a Winn-Dixie and got us something to eat. We are starving now. Also, vegetarians, good luck. This is if you guys don't exist. But Reggie's a veggie, so tried to get, I don't know what I got in the end, some pasta, macaroni pasta. That's gonna hurt if that hits you, that's got to hurt. I got my hand on a hula hoop. This is float number 1 and we're already been attacked from all sides. Oh yeah, we need some blue and white ones. That one there, that's really good. This man's holding a sign which says Bacchus sucks. Bacchus is the other big parade. You can't really see it, but it says Bacchus sucks in it. was very patient. I just literally went up and asked, as this one, and stopped. And a very nice person literally bent down to listen to what I asked for. And they gave us a bag. This is what I've been waiting for the past, like, I did get one be dropped earlier, but it was absolutely ripped to shreds. Whereas this looks like it's brand new. And it's green, purple and yellow. Couldn't ask for anything more. This is still absolutely mental. And it's been like, oh my god, I am quite red. It's been like 2.5 hours. It's still going. And this is meant to be going to, like, I've seen the helicopter fly the route, and the helicopter goes off into the distance, like where the first parade must be now, so far away. But I don't understand, because he's stopped me for like 5-10 minutes every time. I can't believe just how much stuff they've got on these floats. Like, by the time you get to the end, they still have stuff left. I'm so happy I got a bag. It's simple things, isn't it? Is absolutely huge. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Teddy, there's a Teddy, there's tigers. There's tigers. Look how red my face is. It's not been particularly sunny today, but it does feel like yesterday I maybe got a bit of windburn. So I'm going to now just run down, because the parades keep stopping. We're now like 3.5 hours in. Rachel's legs have given up. Mine are on the last, literally the last legs. So I'm going to run down, get some shots of the final few parades. The floats. That's 27, there's 37. It's actually quite easy along the back to walk up and down. So we'll go and see. Oh, in fact, yeah, not too many now. It's the marching bands which slow it down, because weirdly the parades are quite narrow, and then the marching bands are really wide, so everyone has to then push back every time, which slows everything down. It's just absolute carnage. Now this is the one we saw setting up earlier. This is ETV. This is new, either new this year or new recently, where they film fans. Now I don't know if it's fans here. Is there a camera anywhere? I'm trying to see if there is. Oh yeah, no, there is. There's camera people on the top right. They're just filming people up here. Should we try and get on the screen at some point? Let's try and get on. Let's just try and get on. Can you see me? Oh, hello. She said 1 or 2. Oh, there we go. Where are we? Where are we? Can we see yourself? I'm there somewhere. Can you see where's Wally? Can you see him? I'm in the middle with my Coke Zero. Can you see that? Whee! I got on the screen at least. That's quite funny because, sorry, I'm looking at people's shots. That's quite funny because obviously I saw that screen earlier. That is such, out of a lot of them, the floats, that's quite a good interactive one, because the rest of them are, I'm going to throw stuff at you. Rudyard Kipling. There's actually quite a bit of space back here, it's quite calm. Also, a lot of floats don't even have music, so the atmosphere kind of goes up and down a bit. So these are the ones we did see earlier. No one's allowed on this bit, which is a bit odd. It's a bit of a bad place to stand, really. We're down to 34, it's 34 now. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend standing on this very first strip because you can't get close. It's actually carnage around the corner compared to here. There's a stew top tip. Although saying that, the route does change. But if you do see barriers set up, try and find somewhere without barriers because you're so far away. This happens to be the last one that's going out. They did say there was one which was like 300 foot long, which I didn't understand and I must have misread. Because that one really isn't 300 foot long. Yeah, this is the end of it, I think. Yeah, this is definitely the end of it. And it hasn't moved, by the way. In that entirety that I've walked in the last 10 minutes, it hasn't moved. And this is the onslaught and people trying to find bits and bobs. Right, I'm gonna make my way back to Five Guys. This is the first time it's moved in like 10-15 minutes. I'm so glad I walked back. As long as I beat this one back, it was actually a good decision to walk it. If not, if that beats me, then should have stayed where I was. Hello. It's calm. We're back at the hotel. So since the last float went past, oh, I'm so glossy, by the way. This isn't sweat. I have plastered myself in after sun because yesterday, we think it was a bit of wind burn because of literally it was so cold on my face all day with the wind. But today, well, my ears aren't burnt, which is weird because my ears normally the first to go. My face is so burnt. Like, it's really painful. Anyway, the public transport for this event is just odd. So, no buses were running the route back. You know, the hour-and-a-half route to get back here, which was annoying. So we had to get a bus to the other side of the intersection, which was the same problem we had this morning. So we walked quite a way to get to that bus stop, and then we were told by another bus driver of another number, and we said, is the E1 coming here? They were like, no, I don't think the E1's running. I'm like, okay. And just as we were trying to find somewhere to eat there, because we thought we'd have to get an Uber back for $30, it turned up. So we got on that, went to the other side of the intersection, managed to go to a Thai restaurant, which was amazing. I mean, I'm pretty easy to eat. Vegetarianism in America, in some parts of America, California is pretty okay, but finding good options for vegetarians is difficult. Anyway, we found this place. Rachel had really good options and stuff. I didn't film because we were both really tired. We had a cocktail each. It was 30 quid each, which is alright. Then to get an Uber back costs like 15 quid, 20 quid to literally come across this intersection. And even the driver went, it's scandalous at the minute how much they're charging just because Mardi Gras on. Like, Mardi Gras isn't even out this far anyway. But it's been an amazing experience, and I love the cycling and everything else about it. I just love the day. It's just a great day. And we're back now and we're absolutely knackered. Tomorrow it's the 19th of Feb and it is my birthday. Tomorrow we are going to hopefully do more nightlife stuff because of what happened with Rach and someone tried to steal her phone. I won't vlog too much in case someone tries to nab my phone in the evening. It will get rowdy and there's a lot of like swearing and nudity apparently as well, so I don't know how much I'll be able to actually film. We're going to try and get some food like in the French Quarter area. We're going to sit down and watch Bacchus, which is the second biggest parade, but that one is literally going to be the craziness of me trying to grab it. We've got so much stuff. But yeah, so we're going to watch that and then have some drinks in the evening. So I won't, to celebrate the birthday. So it'll probably be a great, there'll be some atmosphere footage from that, but not a lot. But if you've got to the end of this video and you're enjoying all the videos from New Orleans and Mardi Gras, please press the subscribe button. As of today, when I'm actually filming this, we're on something like 815 subscribers. Now I know my vlogs are delayed quite a bit because they only come out really at weekends, but every subscriber is very much appreciated. Every time I look and it goes up, it just spurs me on to kind of, oh, okay, maybe make some more videos. And please comment as well. I mean, what would you recommend in New Orleans? Because I can almost guarantee that we have barely touched the surface on the places that we've gone to. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Join me tomorrow for when the next video is out. For the next one. Other than that, it is bedtime for Stu. Bye for now.